Okay, I'd like to call the pension board meeting of July 8th, 2019 to order. Roll call, Kathy Tendrich.
Madeline Crisidlo. Virginia San Pietro.
Tom Sinkwitz.
Ron Lucy, Board of Education.
Becky Hewitt.
Item C is approved minutes from June 19th, 2019. Any questions or?
No.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes from the June 19th, 2019 meeting.
I'll second it. That's okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve the minutes from June 19th, 2019 for the pension board. And item D is new business. Consider an act on retirement request from a town employee. So we have a request from Christine Westover for retirement. Her employment ended 6/30/2019. Her date of benefits will begin on 7/1/2019. She worked for the town for 25 years and 10 months. And her pension will be in the amount of $7,052.34 for the year, or $587.70 per month. And she was a para-educator, so she worked for the school.
It's a long time. Well, I'll make a motion that we accept this retirement of Christine Westover, and her date of benefits will start 7/1/2019. She will be receiving $7,052.34 per month. Per year, I'm sorry. Yes, that would be a very good pension, yes. Per year, and $587.70 per month.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to act on the retirement of Christine Westover to begin on 7/1/2019 in the amount of $587.70 per month, or $7,052.34 per year. E is other. No other tonight. And then F is open forum. Do we have any open forum on the pension? If there's no other open forum, we will look for an adjournment.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to adjourn the pension board meeting of July 8th, 2019 at 6:49 p.m. Okay, it's 7 o'clock. I'd like to call the Board of Selectmen July 8th, 2019 meeting to order. If we could all stand for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
roll call. Kathy Tendrich.
Madeline Crisidlo. Virginia San Pietro. Becky Hewitt.
C is to approve the meeting minutes from June 19th and June 24th, 2019. So did you have an opportunity to look at those and any questions that you might have?
I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes of the June 19th and the June June 24th meeting as written. I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve the meeting minutes from June 19th and June 24th, 2019. D is new business. At this time, I'd like to appoint a new member to the Ethics Commission. We have a term that will begin tonight, and it will end on January 2nd, 24. And Ava Colonna has shown interest and sent in her interest. So tonight, I would like to appoint her to the Ethics. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. She's EDC. So for the Ethics Commission, Adam Coletti had submitted interest regarding the position. It's a Republican position, and it will end on 1/4/21. So at this time, I'd like to appoint, or have a motion to appoint Adam Coletti.
I'll make a motion to appoint Adam Coletti to the Ethics Commission. I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to appoint Adam Coletti to the Ethics Commission starting July 8th, 2019 and ending on January 1st, 21.
January 4th.
No, he will be appointed from today, and then January 4th, 1921 is when his term will end. Yes. Item number 2 is to appoint a new member to the Economic Development Commission, and that is where Ava Colonna had sent an interest in to join the Economic Development Commission. So her term would begin July 8th, 2019, and also end January 2nd, but on 1924.
I'll make a motion
You mean
to...
2024? Yeah. Okay. Oh my God, I didn't know. We're pretty old.
She sounds like she did a very good person to be on.
Yes, I did put her information.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be January 2nd to what year?
24.
24. So I'll make a motion to appoint Ava Colonna to the Economic Development Commission beginning July 8th, 2019 to January 2nd, 2024.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to appoint Ava Colonna to the Economic Development Commission beginning on 7/8 and ending on January 2nd, 2024. Item number 3 is to consider and act on the appointment of a volunteer fire investigator. And our Fire Marshal Paul Yellen is here tonight to explain the reasoning for that. So Paul?
Thank you, Kathy. As you know, we currently have 3 deputy fire marshals in the town of Plainfield that are certified to conduct fire investigations as well as any code compliance work when I'm unavailable, either due to sickness or vacation or just otherwise unavailable. We have reciprocal agreements with the appointing authorities for these deputy fire marshals currently. For example, the fire marshal in Sterling is a deputy fire marshal in Plainfield, and in turn, I'm a deputy fire marshal in Sterling. The fire marshal and the deputy fire marshal in Griswold are also deputy fire marshals in Plainfield, and I am a deputy in Griswold for a no-cost exchange of services if we need it. That way we have 3 people on call and available should I be out of town or unavailable for either a fire code emergency or a fire investigation where my services might be needed. This is in addition to those 3 positions. This is a solely fire investigator position where that person would be able to assist the deputies and myself, and eventually be trained to the point where they can conduct fire investigations on their own. It's not the kind of thing that the individual will be able to do a fire investigation the day after they finish the certification class. It's something that will take quite a bit of experience before they can truly work on their own. But this is a first step to get somebody from in town groomed to do fire investigations. Again, if I'm unavailable, sick, or on vacation or out of the area. The fire investigator module given by the State Fire Marshal's Office runs from September 4th through October 21st, 3 days a week, roughly 8:30 to 4 o'clock each day. It makes it very difficult for people to take the class that have inflexible hours in their regular job. They don't offer the class at night, they don't offer the class weekends. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, pretty much take or leave it, and that's the way it is. And they offer this particular class once a year.
The other thing, Paul, and correct me if I'm wrong, in order for this person to fill out the application and apply for that, he needs to be appointed by us.
Yes, part of the application process is a verification from the appointing authority, the first selectman and the board of selectmen, that says upon successful completion of the class, this particular individual will be appointed to the position of fire investigator working for the fire marshal's office. That way, it limits the people who sign up to take the class from the state's point of view to those that are serious about it and they have the support and backing of the board of selectmen, of the appointing authority. Otherwise, you can have any number of people taking the class that are not serious about it, or we might not even know about it. So that's part of the process where the individual has to be approved by the board of selectmen prior to them taking the class. I've canvassed the 4 fire companies in town as recently as this afternoon to make sure there's no other people that are interested. We have one person who has applied for the position and will be, assuming it's approved tonight, will be forwarding his application first thing in the morning to the state for application to the class.
And he's able to take time off to attend this process?
Yes. Yes, yeah. All that's been explained, and he has flexibility in his work hours where he can do that, which is good. When I did the class back in 1988, fortunately or unfortunately, I was out of work at the time, so I had nothing else to do but go to classes. So that's what I did. When I graduated in June of '88, I graduated first in that class. So, which was nice.
So in all these years later?
Yeah.
Who would have thought, 31 plus years later?
Yeah. So who is this?
We have an application from Travis Irons, who is currently serving as fire chief in the Plainfield Fire District.
Great.
Any other questions? It is right now, well, it is a volunteer position because, as we all know, we have no funding available for the particular position. Kathy and I are looking into liability and workers' comp insurance coverage for a person who's not paid. So we obviously have to have some kind of coverage for them if they're working on the town's behalf, whether they are paid or not, to verify that they will be protected and covered in the event of an accident or injury.
I think you would.
So we would just need a motion.
Okay. I'll make a motion to appoint Travis Irons as the new volunteer fire investigation pending attendance at class and completing the requirements. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to appoint Travis Irons as a volunteer fire investigator under the conditions that he successfully completes the fire investigator module and passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Coming out tonight. E is other. The only other that I have that I wanted to share tonight is that the position will be posted. It will be in the Norwich Bulletin tomorrow. It is on our webpage, and it's also, I have submitted it to the GF Finance Officers Association. I'm just waiting for approval on that site, and what that is, that's a site for finance directors and anything financial for government. So it's a really good site to post municipal positions. And I did want to share with you tonight, I just put a little package together. It just is the ad that will go in the paper with the job description so that you have that, okay? So there is no other, do you have any questions though or anything about that?
I think, yeah, but I don't think I have any questions.
So F is open forum. Do we have anybody who would like to speak tonight? Yes.
Tom Sankovich, Board of Finance Chair. Kathy, the description that you just gave to Ginny and Madeline, if one of us wanted to take a look at them, do you have an extra copy that we can take a look at?
No, but I can make a copy if you'd like, Tom.
Okay.
And I was going to forward you the same thing anyhow. So if
Okay, yeah, I'd like
anybody
to
would
take a look at that.
to look at it. Okay. Right after the meeting then, I'll
Yeah.
run and make a copy and share that. Any other?
Kevin Cunningham, 405 Moose Pond Road. We talked about the ethics commission, so I'm going to be asking you to pass this over to the ethics commission when they start up. Have some concerns.
Is there any other comment tonight? No other? Then I will look for a motion to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carried to adjourn the July 8th Board of Selectmen meeting at 7:14 p.m. So I would like to call the Water Pollution Control Authority meeting of July 8th to order at 7:16 p.m. Roll call, Kathy Tendrich.
Madam Harrison,
Virginia Sandiego.
Becky Buell.
C is to approve the meeting minutes from June 24th, 2019.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from June 24th, 2019.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to approve the meeting minutes from June 24th, 2019. D, new business, is to award the River Street replacement pump bid. So a bid had gone out for it was for the replacement of the pump in the River Street pump station, and we received 3 bids for that. New England Pump and Valve came in at $14,893.75. Blake Equipment came in at $9,281, and Leopard Nutmeg came in at $14,850. And bid was awarded to Blake Equipment out of East Windsor.
Wow, what a difference in that price. And they all bid on the same spec.
Yeah, what happens is when they get their bid package, all the specs are in it, and they have to go by those specs. So if this bid had come in and was the lowest bid, if it didn't have all the, if it didn't meet all the specifications, then we would have been able to accept it. So you just need a motion to accept the bid.
Motion to accept the bid to Blake Equipment for $9,281.
I'll second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carried to award the River Street replacement pump bid to Blake Equipment for $9,281. E is other. We have no other on our agenda tonight. We can.
Yeah.
So the only other tonight that I would like to share is that Jeff passed away, and Jay will be taking over for his position. Jeff had worked for WPCA for 44 years, and his brother Jay has worked for WPCA for 42 years. Pretty much been his brother's sidekick. So he will be taking over for now. Jay's future plans is, before his brother had passed, he would be retiring in April or May next year. Him and I talked, and he said that he would stay on longer. We will be advertising to fill Jeff's position, which is going to be very difficult. Jeff has a lot of knowledge and knows the WPCA better than anybody else. But Jay wants to make sure that WPCA is maintained at the level that his brother maintained it. So he said he would be willing to stay on and help a new person once we're done.
Very nice.
Yeah, very, it is
Very loyal to his brother and the town.
a benefit to the town.
Yeah.
So at this time, we have open forum. If anybody has any comments or questions regarding WPCA.
All right, Gagny Central Village. The bid from Blake, did you ask why it was 5,000 less than the other two? Did
I
they give
don't
a reason?
open the bids.
Oh, okay.
WPCA opens the bids for that, and they review all of that, so.
So it seems, you know, the other two are 14, and that's 9. It's like, they're so much lower.
No,
I didn't know if there was a
they
reason
go
why.
through all of that.
Okay.
Thank you. Any other open forum questions? Okay, so at this time, we'll look for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried to adjourn at 7:22 PM to July 8, 2019 WPCA meeting.